Welcome back to the channel, baby. This is Croaky McCroker. And that's not my name. And this is another cover lover. And I'm so second on a cough drop. Hopefully it'll get me through this. What am I doing today? Well, what I usually do is I take a song you suggest, and I find the cover, and I pair them two. Or you send both the song you want and the cover. In this case, my friend Wade sent me this a while back. This is a suggestion, and I tried it and it got blocked, and I never let him know. And I should have probably. I definitely should have, and maybe we could find something different to cover it, which I'm going to try today. But I did want to say that if you haven't seen a song, send me a as you requested, send me a note, and I'll check it again. Chances are two things really. It either is still in line waiting. Well, three things really. It's still in line waiting for me to get to. I completely spaced on it and it's gone, which happens every now and then. Not thankfully not too often. Or it gets blocked. So send me something, and then, because in the past I've never let most of any of you really know, if a few of them there that are regulars like James or Jeff Kerr, those guys. But again, let me know and I'll see if I can do them again. This is one he suggested, Bad Leroy Brown. It was hugely popular when I was a kid. But he wanted to hear Dean Martin, I'm sorry, Frank Sinatra, and A.J. Croce, which is Jim Croce's son who Jim Croce wrote the song, and A.J. did a cover of it. And I liked A.J. all the way back. He did some songs, and I can't remember the names. I even looked it up, and I didn't have time to find it. But he did a couple of songs that I really liked listening to back in, I want to say, the 80s maybe. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Dean Martin, who I'm a fan. I did Frank Ring got blocked. Let's try Dean and see if he gets blocked. And then we're going to do Sonny and Cher, which just really brought, I mean, I saw it up there, and then Wade mentioned it as well, that Sonny and Cher did a version of the song, but it's animated. And I don't normally do animated covers, but I listened to this one. To make sure I've also to prep for it, and it's really good. I mean, their version of it is extremely good. So let's get this up here. And before I chat too much longer, we'll get the phones on. We'll get started. We're going to do Dean Martin first, live in 1977, and cross your fingers so it doesn't get blocked. Anything official, like an official Frank Sinatra, official Dean Martin, does almost always get blocked. So I try to do third party. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's try this and see. Oh, wake up, guys. Here we go. Yeah. All right.
South side of Chicago, it's the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware a man named Leroy Brown. Leroy, more in trouble, staying about 6'4". And all the downtown ladies call him beat up and brothers, all the studs they call him sir. Well, he's a bad Leroy Brown. Man in the whole damn town, better than old King Kong, and meaner than the junkyard dog. Leroy, he a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes. He likes to weave his big fat diamond ring in front of everybody knows. He drive a tough stuff called the middle. He got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his full front pocket and a razor in his shoe. Leroy Brown had his plan and the whole damn town. Battered an old King Kong and mean as a dog. Friday about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar stood a gal named Rocky, and whoop, she sure looked nice. While he laid his eyes upon her, and then trouble soon began. Leroy Brown, he learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. But he's fat, Leroy Brown, fattest man in the whole damn town, battered an old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Fattest man in the whole damn town, battered an old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
Sorry about that, guys. Let it roll over. Happens. Wow. So I took that out there so I could talk a little bit while I get the other one ready. So in the 60s, mainly, both Frank Sinatra and Dee Martin, they were famous. They both played Vegas. They, I think Dee Martin really, Frank got us started a little earlier than that. But by that time, they had both settled in pretty much to what they did, which is that kind of big band, which I love, by the way. I didn't love it when I was a kid. I hated it. But as I get older, I like it now. Even back then, though, I watched a lot of Dean Martin movies, and he was always kind of a James Bond kind of figure. And he's the coolest man alive. And I really hope this is going to get blocked because I loved it. I thought it was great. I especially loved his playfulness towards the end when his band director, piano player is giving him direction on where he should go in the song. He knows where to go in the song. He's probably sang it 1,000 times. But it's just funny for him to look at him quizzically and the guy's whispering to him, telling him, go here, go there. I thought that was genius. Entertainment. It's all about entertainment. So now we're going to do the Sonny and Cher. Because AJ Croce did not get blocked last time that I can tell, but is in danger of being blocked because a lot of AJ Croce stuff is from AJ Croce or Jim Croce Productions. And usually those do. This Sonny and Cher, I have no idea if there was a block. I hope not. Because it's good. I'd forgotten. We watched the Sonny and Cher show when I was a kid all the time. And I'd forgotten what a good singer she was. Quite good. Cher was. All right, let me just get this up here. And thank you again for your patience. This is Bad Leroy Brown. I think also, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe in the Dean Martin version, he cut out the line about, there's a line where the guy finds Leroy Brown and basically cuts him to shreds for sleeping with his wife, or his girlfriend, whatever. Wife. I could be wrong about that. I don't think I am, but let's see how they handle it. Here we go.
Down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Leroy Brown, he learned his lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Oh, well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled them from the floor, oh, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, junkyard dog. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he's badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
Okay. The little tagline at the end where it talks about Sonny and Cher comedy or that may get me blocked. I hope not. It's a minefield trying to do these videos sometimes because once you think there's no way this is going to get blocked or whatever, it does. And some that I've seen come through, I'm like, that's never going to happen. I'm not even going to put it on. And then I put it on and it doesn't get blocked. So I have no idea of knowing, except to say that some of the bigger groups, especially from the 80s on, almost always get blocked unless they're third party or lyric version. And some of the older stuff from the 50s, 60s, and up to the 80s, generally get blocked if they're big names like Sonny and Cher, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Eagles, stuff like that will almost always get blocked. So who knows the censors over YouTube, what they're thinking. Okay, back to this. I loved it. It's funny, it made me laugh. The animation was very hokey, but I loved it. It told the story very nice. I liked how they portrayed the characters in that, without it being too graphic for the times. I loved when Sonny and Cher actually showed up in the window. So if you don't know who they are, if you'll go back and rewatch the Sonny and Cher, there's a part where they show up in the window over the bar, and it's actually them. You don't see it very long. Or of course you can go on YouTube and find some other how they are. When I was a kid, we watched every time they were on. We watched them, and I never really appreciated how much she could sing until now. She came up with some songs after Sonny had died, and apparently it was a pretty rough breakup. They were married, and then they weren't married, and then the show fell apart. But at his funeral, she was very gracious to him, which I just was glad to see. And you can hear the switch, right? Cher's got an amazing voice. It's a little deeper for a woman. But then Sonny comes in, and his is about the same level as far as, timbre as hers, but it's pretty terrible. He was not a great singer, but he was a good showman. So anyway, I digress. Wade, I hope this comes through. Wade and I have been talking about this all morning long. And so let's see. And if it gets blocked, I will let you know. All right. Thanks again, guys. And hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Hit the notification bell. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd love to see you come in. Okay? All right. Peace.